as we can now see, that there was confusion, I think, whether the Balanced Scorecard was a strategy formulation tool and did it compete with many other strategy schools, such as whether it's Michael Porter's or Clay Christensen's or Gary Hamel. We would answer, as Dave said, it gave you a framework for strategy, but it was not the same as formulating strategy. 2 years ago, I was a visiting scholar at INSEAD, and you may know that at INSEAD are the founders of what is called the Blue Ocean Strategy, Chan Kim and Renee Mobourne. And so I had the opportunity for the first time of meeting Chan Kim. He invited me to lunch, and he was a very warm, open person. And I sat down, and he says, "Oh, Bob," he says, "so happy to see you. Balanced Scorecard's so famous." I said, "Oh, no, Chan, the Blue Ocean's really famous. You sold more books than we did." He says, "Oh, no. Everywhere we go, people talk about Balanced Scorecard all over the world." So he said, "Well, how did you do that?" And so I was smiling, and I said, "Well, Chan, actually, you've written about the Blue Ocean strategy." Right? And he says, "But really, your ideas are competing in the Red Ocean. Because you're competing with Michael Porter's positioning strategy and Clay Christensen's disruptive model of strategy and the resource-based view of strategy. And there's all these different strategy schools, and you're fighting it out in the Red Ocean. The reason Balanced Scorecard has done so well is Dave and I are in the Blue Ocean. Because you're all fighting in stage one for the dominant strategy model, but however you get to a strategy, you have to translate it, describe it, and communicate it, and that's where we are. And there's really no other management tool downstream from strategy formulation other than using strategy maps and scorecards. So this was the fact that that's why I think it's been so successful, because it has done so well of taking whatever strategy you come up with and having a standard template of what the strategy map is, and then describe it and measure it, and then set targets, and as you'll see, actually do some short-term programs, action programs, the strategic initiative.